What's up, everybody? It's Nick from MMA Pixels here with Donte Stubbs. Donte has a big fight coming up April 21st at California Xtreme Fighting against Tigran Grigorian. How you doing, Donte?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you finally coming on. I know it's kind of been a struggle between my schedule and your schedule getting to talk to you, but I'm excited that we finally got it done.
Yeah, we're both real busy, but I'm glad that we're finally linking up together too.
So you have a fight coming up this weekend. Uh, how's training going?
Training's going good. Camp's concluded. Right now, we're just making sure the weight's on point. I'm fighting at a higher weight class than I usually fight at, so weight's not a problem at all. I'm gonna fight at 170, and camp went great. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go. I've had one of the better camps that I've ever had, and I'm coming off of a loss, but uh, the most experience gained fight that I've had, if that makes sense. Where I gained the most experience out of that last fight. So I'm definitely excited to be back.
How long was training camp?
It was 8 weeks.
And in your last fight, you lost by submission. Did you or do anything differently for this training camp?
Yeah, I surrounded myself with some better jiu-jitsu guys, better wrestler guys. I'm training with Curtis full time now. Curtis Millender. He helps me out big time in my camp. He just knocked out Thiago Alves in his UFC debut. And I've been going and doing some cross training with some different jiu-jitsu gyms and definitely incorporating some better groundwork into because I already know that's where they want the fight to go.
Is there any reason why you took this fight at a higher weight class?
Simply because I feel like I can beat him. Honestly, I don't think that there's much that that he offers to me besides maybe trying to get a takedown and grounding it out that way. But yeah, I just feel like I can beat him and I'll fight whoever. But I'm definitely getting my weight back down and want to actually go to 45s. I know that sounds like a big jump, but that's my goal and where I'm trying to head to. My team is trying to head me to is maybe get down to 45s.
Is there anything preventing you from getting down there, or is it just
Uh, it's just I haven't. I've had trouble cutting weight before. 55s for me was actually a little bit of a struggle, but this camp, I actually just got sponsored by a dietitian. His name's John, and he's been helping me out tremendously, making sure everything is more strategic. And we've been having just a more strategic camp overall for going into this fight.
you're also a professional boxer? What's your record?
I'm 1-0 right now. Only took one fight June of last year. We won, and we're thinking about taking some more fights, but the MMA opportunities have been just kind of flowing my way, so I've been taking them as they come. But definitely going to get back in the boxing ring in 2018.
If you had the same amount of opportunities, which one do you prefer more?
To be honest, I was always a boxing guy starting off, and when I got into MMA, I was boxing. I was in the all Navy boxing team, so my whole thing was boxing. But after having all the MMA fights that I've had, I actually enjoy the actual fight, a real fight better. It's a real fight. There's no, I mean, there's rules, but in boxing, it's a lot of skill and it's a lot more slower paced, and what I mean. It's just a different sport, and I like the real fight more. I would say.
So you were all Navy. Is that where you picked up boxing in the Navy?
I actually was boxing before the Navy, but the all Navy boxing team was kind of like my seal factor to go. Uh, they told me about that. I knew I had the talent to go ahead and get on the team, and I successfully did that. So,
Oh wow! So you have like a tryout or something? Did you have to sign up before you got on the team?
not before you're in the Navy, but once you're in the Navy, you successfully completed boot camp and you're training for your job. Uh, After about 6 months, you can go ahead and try out. They'll send you to the tryouts for the team. Where there you'll compete, like you'll do like a whole week of like their training. You'll do some sparring, see what you got, and then from there, if you make the team, you'll spend 4 months out of the year just competing and boxing. So that was a cool experience.
So you travel around the country or world?
No, I wouldn't travel around the world while I was boxing. We would be boxing um, down in San Diego, Coronado, where I was. But I did travel the world in the Navy, but it wasn't through the boxing, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I served in the Army. I had an NCO. He was Army team boxing, and man, he was so fast.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of good guys that go all Navy, all Army. The all Navy team, unfortunately, wasn't the best of the armed forces. That's for sure. But it was good. Good experience.
So you started MMA. You had your first fight in 2017. You already have 6 pro fights. Why so fast?
Uh, I think it's just kind of my personality and like who I am, but I'm slowing down now. I just a lot of this was kind of just done. Everything that I've gotten and like done has kind of been on my own, and like just trial and error, and trying to. I realized that I was good and talented, but I wasn't necessarily fixing the holes that were in my game, like as far as the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu aspect of things. So I was just trying to maybe if I get a loss, bounce back and go get another win real quick. And obviously it didn't necessarily work to my benefit, but I learned a lot, and now I'm just slowly but surely learning to pick and choose my fights and slow it down a little bit. But I like to be active for sure.
So who are some of your training partners?
Like I said, I train with Curtis Milliner. I train with Anthony Briones. I train with Adolfo Rendon. There's some good guys that I cross train with. Mike Segura in OC. He's out there. We got Cody out there, Justin, a lot of guys from Sub Fighter that I train with out there. So I do a lot of different cross training.
You're gonna have a lot of friends and family coming out to the fight this weekend.
Yeah, I sold out all of my tickets, so that was good. You know, the support has been good. A lot of people enjoy watching me fight, so I enjoy fighting for them and putting on a good show.
Where can the fans connect with you on social media?
You can connect with me on my Instagram or my Twitter at Savage Stubbs. Yeah, I'll be on both of those or Facebook at Donte Stubbs. Follow my career there. I post a lot of training videos and things of that nature.
Right on. I appreciate your time. Donte Stubbs, April 21st, Burbank, California, California Extreme Fighting. Thank you, Donte.
Absolutely, man. Have a good one.